my good friend Brent used to like to say all the time, being gay is the least interesting thing about me. Hey there, Coach Devin here. It is a sunny morning, and I had noticed online that we had anti-transphobia and anti-homophobia days. I think yesterday, maybe it was the day before. Anyway, and you know what, it got me thinking, because you know what, I feel like, how the heck do we have to have an anti-transphobia day or anti-homophobia day? Like, when did we get to that point? You know, and before you start crucifying me and going, oh, Devin, you don't like gay people or you don't like trans people. All right, hold up a second. That's not actually true. What is true is this. I just don't get why it is that we actually have to have a day for people not to be a jackass. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. You're like, you know, today is a day where you are not going to be a dick. You know, basically that's what it is. How is it possible that we have to have a day against people who are homophobic and, you know, transphobic? Look, I'm all for positive days. I like positive days. Like, I think we should have a trans day, 100%. Homophobic, whatever, LGBTQ day, that'd be great too. I may have screwed that up, and if I did, I'm sorry. What I don't get is, I don't know, and maybe I was just raised in a weird different environment. My parents really progressive. So at the dinner table in my house, it was, you know, when I was a kid, my dad's in his 80s now. My mom's passed away. My dad's in his 80s. And it was obvious in every conversation that there was never a point where he said, well, you know, women should make less than men. We had lots of conversations at the dinner table where we're saying, you know, obviously women should be paid the same as men. Equal pay for work of equal value. Obviously, you know, gay people should be allowed to get married. Who gives a damn? My dad and my mom used to like to say, what does it have any difference? Like, why does it matter to you? Who cares? Right? Like why does it matter if somebody's getting married? It's none of your damn business. You're not marrying them. You know, and that's true. Like, you know, I have never understood people that are like, I don't believe gay people should get married. Well, why? You're not marrying a gay person, and if you know what, no one's forcing you to. So who gives a damn one way or another? And that's why I started seeing these, you know, anti-homophobia day, anti-transphobia day, and I'm all for, you know, people being nicer to people 100%. And if you want to be, I shouldn't say want to be, if you are, because it's obviously genetics, and you know that's who you are. If you're transgendered, you know what? I'm not transgendered. But it's a tough battle, and I 100% support anyone who says, you know what, I'm transgendered, and I'm, you know, this is who I am. 100%. If you want to, whatever your pronoun you want to use, I'll use it. Same thing with somebody who's gay. If you want to say, I'm gay, okay, great. Gay, straight, it's none of my, frankly, to me, it's none of my business. And I'm so disappointed in society. I guess that's where it comes down to. I'm disappointed in society in general that we actually have to have a day to say, don't be a jerk. Don't hate people based on their sexuality or, you know, what sex they feel they are. Like, that's the same as being angry at me because I have blue eyes. I can't control that shit. It doesn't matter. Why do anybody care? It's such a shame that we actually have to have that. And that's what kind of got me going on the whole thing. I'm like, damn, why? Why do we have to have this day? Like, why can't we just be reasonable, normal people? Treat people based on who they are as a person, not what their sexuality is. My good friend Brent used to like to say all the time, being gay is the least interesting thing about me. There's a lot to that. There's just a lot to that. Being straight is the least interesting thing about me. I hope, because I got to tell you, there's lots of other things I do in my life that I think are more important than that. So I think it's such a shame that we actually have to have a day to tell people, don't be an ass. That's, I guess, what I'm saying. You know, we actually have to have a day to tell people to be kind and be normal, not to be a jerk. What's this? It's just frustrating that that's our society, that we actually have to tell people that. It frustrates me. Like, you know what? Live and let live. if it's not in your bedroom and it's two consenting adults and no one is being coerced or forced or in a weird power situation, it's nobody's business but theirs. And you know what? Nobody cares what I do in my bedroom or in my house, provided everybody's happy, healthy, and safe. We should all do the same thing. So you know what? I think it's a shame that we have to have a day like that, but I'm all for a day like anti-transphobia day, anti-homophobia day. I think it's a shame we have to have them, to beat people over the head, to be like, don't be an ass. But you know what? If we have to have it, we have to have it. Come on, people. Be nice to each other. It's not very tough. Hope everybody has an amazing day. Don't fight the awesome.